How did you survive? What was running through your mind when Facebook shut down, Instagram went on break, WhatsApp as well, and that's one of the disadvantages of, what you call monopoly. One company owning almost every means of production and distribution. Colony, decolonize everybody. So it will be better that you start moving your infrastructure and spreading them, so that if something happens to one, people can reach it through the other. People resorted to, in fact, we even thought the internet was shut out yesterday. Like, did they shut down the entire internet? Like, you were trying to message somebody on WhatsApp, it wasn't going. You were trying to message through Facebook, it wasn't possible. You were trying to message through Instagram, everything just went out on us. So we had to start looking back. Oh, yeah, there used to be the traditional means of SMS, and then you now remember, okay, yeah, there's this other one. Okay, so it's good you diversify. It's just a way of explaining. There's a social media outage causes global shock. Everybody surprised, like, kilo shele ṣayé fẹ́ parẹ́ ni. In fact, somebody was even joking with me. I say, hey, if na joke, we go stop am. Maybe be the time some people won't begin rise after they don't suffer. Some people don't spend like 50 something, 60 something years, they don't suffer. They can't be saying God won't come pick their coin, won't come be like say things. They won't come shut down the whole thing on them, and Jamaica will now blow the final whistle. Bam! Like, no. Why no blow the whistle? See, swipe it. Why not now? And when you don't have anything to lose, you'll be like, well, can you pare jare? But when you have just started putting things together, you're like, I won't marry next month. You in Jamaica, hold on. Make her marry first. Stop this thing. Don't put that joke on me. Anyways, talking about that, you see, there's also the problem in Nigeria where when they say only one person is calling the shot, it's just the same when you say federal government wants all the money, and then South governors are saying no. This revenue allocation formula isn't just normal. We must increase what federal government gets from our share. We are the ones working for the money, so why should we be taking everything? It doesn't make sense. This agitation for sharing all this, it is like monopoly is a very bad thing. When there's competition, even the prices of things go down, life will be okay. But when you distribute all these things among yourself, like only Dangote produces cement, why now? So you'll be the one to control all the price. Now Dangote is now going into refinery, and if Dangote is about the only refinery, the only refinery in Nigeria, another colonization. So now, if Dangote decides tomorrow, I'm broke, I lost some money through this particular investment, okay, I want to recoup it back from cement, and then it takes the price of cement to maybe about 50, and you just have no option except you want to start building with bricks like quantum brick estate, which is even natural, organic, and 3 times cheaper and 3 times even stronger. But we are used to all these foreign cement chemicals, and we are used to anything foreign, anything that gives us the idea, this is the way it should look. But even at that, you now give the room for one person to monopolize everything. So Dangote will just wake up tomorrow and say, tomorrow cement is selling for 5,000 naira. Boom! And there will be no competitor to say, don't worry, my own is still 2.5. You see? So when the federal government is holding everybody to ransom, and I don't even understand. It's just like you take your crude outside of the country first to go and refine, transport it back again. It will increase the landing cost and all the costs now. So why will fuel not be expensive? The same way we generate the fund here, we first route it to federal government. Federal government now determines how much we will take out of it. All this rigmaroling are the reasons things are like this. Let's go straight. This is what we generate. Let us, like you want to build road, you are still waiting for federal government to approve building road in your state, and you have the money, but you still have to wait on federal government. You understand? I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking too much, and it can cause problem. Now they say there's tension in southeast because military will begin operations against killings and other things. Military again, if you remember Operation Python dance and all those things at that time, they say they won't start time again. So in addition to already taking Nnamdi Kanu into custody and people saying no, you have to leave him. What is his offense? In addition to that, they said they want to still launch Python dance. Oh boy, I don't know where will they go. But just be careful out there, guys. It's getting too much. Like I always say, while I don't support the federal government's way of handling things, we also must figure alternative ways of doing things. Like, let's, if you turn your region or your state to battlefield and military comes, they kill your people, you react, you kill your people. I just feel, yes, the energy is okay, but can we just try look for a way to change the method so that, yeah, we are not just, it's not only our people that will be victims of federal government comes clamping down. We don't want to react. It is still our people that are dying. I think something just has to give. There's need for a round table, and the time is still okay to do that. I beg. So this one I talk say UK has blacklisted Nigeria's COVID-19 vaccine certificate, meaning that if you take vaccine in Nigeria, full shot, like fully vaccinated in Nigeria, if you travel, UK will still see you as not yet vaccinated. So you don't have vaccination after all. Yeah, you don't say everything for Nigeria now. It's just like you go to CAC, you can't travel later, you can't join, you can't migrate, can't join Redeem go talk say, even though you don't baptize for CAC, Redeem go talk say no, we go still baptize you again for year. Method they change, you understand? Everything for Nigeria, sha. People no too trust themselves, so you guys they do them again and again and again because they no believe say you do them well or your original is genuine. We must still do them for you. And in Nigeria, everything goes with money. But somebody don't they talk to youth for years. Say 2023, if you don't bid, you can't win. But somebody they tell you say contest to, if you no contest now you get problem, so make a contest. Now the question we may get be say, oh boy, I don't know how to describe or to relate this thing. It be like I carried something, na me they control the whole thing, na me they control am. I can't talk say, but if you know play the game, you know go win now. Na me they control who go win, who no go win. It be like casino, gamble. Na me they determine the output, the outcome. I be like Baba Jebu. So at least play, but na me go determine whether you go win or not. You understand? But at least, so somebody you don't tell you, sha. At least contest now. Come now. Come now. Okay. So that's onto the matter, onto the story we did here today. Talk say South governors resolve to join value-added tax collection suits. Don't forget that this thing is a game. Everybody throwing weight behind everybody. Like federal government is backing Miyetti Allah, like backing them to say we are going to go to court. You can't do VAT. You can't ban open grazing as well. So federal government is backing Miyetti Allah and backing itself. Miyetti Allah is backing the federal government. So it be like saying only Lagos State and Rivers State carry this VAT matter for it too much before. They need their money to do stuff in their states now. Lagos State is mega slum. Yeah, we know that they need a lot of money to steal, but they still need it. Is out of what they steal that they still so used to work now. For instance, if there's 100 million naira every month, a fraction, if they want to steal 80 million, at least if there is 120 million, there will be 40 million left to work. Even though it will not be enough, at least more to steal and more to work. Okay, so they need their money. I beg, free them. And then Boko Haram asks Niger residents to flout government orders and shun schools. Now say they don't run parallel government. Everywhere parallel government dey. So government they give order, Boko Haram they give order. You understand? Government they give order, Boko Haram they give order. Go to school. No, for your safety. Don't go. Ah, parallel government. It's fine. Um, okay, I think we read this one before. Now, Frank Abiola essentially understand one thing. This cleaning is done by the DSS to have a reason to go to the east in case civil war breaks out. So they want station there. Well, let me tell you one thing at the same time. You know, we don't have to wait until these things happen or pull up on us. Well, we said it before. Armed struggle is not entirely, except you're ready and equipped to fight full war. Okay? Alright. Except you want. Otherwise, it's not entirely good to enter armed struggle, because we knew this would be the end. So when we were warning, civil action is better, mass uprising is better, yeah, they will clamp down on you, protest is better, yeah, you can do this. But even if you want to engage in armed struggle, there's a way to do it so that you limit the casualty and you don't give them room. You can't win government in armed struggle. No, it's the fact. It is the fact. They have the legitimacy and the legitimate everything to bear arms and to enter anywhere and do anything. So you don't give them that room to do that. So when we foresaw it from the beginning, and we said it beforehand, that excuse, don't engage in armed struggle. It's always bad at the end of the day. People thought we were just blabbing. Now you are giving them reasons to come and turn the east to war-torn zone. But you know, we have also let's also not pretend about a lot of things. Yes, we love courage, we love energy. We are just saying we should look for a way to put it in the right direction. Now, if you look at this now, if you look at it right now, you see that if you don't want to lie, there were some videos we saw on WhatsApp at some time. You see, they say they are enforcing sit at home, they are enforcing this, they are enforcing that. What were they using? We have also seen many citizens complaining that, oh no, you are forcing us to do this, you are forcing us to do that, we want to go out and work, we want to go out. You know, they say some vehicles passing, they burn it down. They say some people doing it, they burn it. Yes, we want to enforce it, is fine. But in most cases, we just need to figure a way to make it. Somebody reported to me from Italy that he lost 2 brothers in 1 week. Yeah, one of his brothers, his uncle is a police officer. His brother is sympathetic to IPOB and joined the ESN. He said the first person that died was the brother. No, was the uncle. Like, they went to burn down the police station. I think it was, you know, the agitators went to burn down the police station, and his uncle unfortunately was in the police station because he's a police officer. So the uncle died. Within the same week, the police, military, joint operation, whatever, decided to retaliate and went to bust those guys, killing his brother among them. So he lost 2 brothers within 1 week to the same crisis. You understand? We just need to yes, it's okay to fight, yes, there will be sacrifices, but I just think there's need at some point to begin to review the tactics and strategies. And I give you an idea. For instance, in Ota, you know, we went to protest against bad road and all that. You know, some people just came out and said, you're embarrassing our governor. I said, well, I'm not the one embarrassing your governor. The fact is that the road is embarrassing everybody. The road is embarrassing everybody, including your governor. So what is wrong in asking the government to fix it? It has always been there. Okay, fine. Those we did the protest together, at some point, they began to pay some of them off the road. Yeah, they paid them to leave the road, to stop protesting. They paid them. Say, oh yeah, stop protesting. So at that point, I knew I needed to change strategy, because the people were supposed to be protesting together were now the ones telling me Allah is okay. We don't protest, they don't hear. But I knew that we did this thing last year, and the moment we went to rest, government backed off. They weren't doing anything anymore. So we are back again to say, let us protest. So you joined us the first time, they paid you off, and now you say we are embarrassing the governor, so we should stop the protest and we leave the road like that. No. So I decided at that point that there was need for that agitation to continue. The real people really wanted it. They were either too timid to come out, and they were far away to join. So we needed to change strategy. So we had to start consulting other voices like Idris Abdul Karim, who entered studio, and there are more other actions that will follow it. So change of strategy sometimes. Yeah, that one eats them real bad. Idris Abdul Karim song eats them real bad. But who would they face? Even if you deploy police on the street, there are no protesters on the road. But we still have a way to still send our message across. Change of strategy. Very good. Yes. Frank says, don't forget political talks, they do their own too. Yes, that's why I'm saying, you don't leave room for hijackers. The moment you make it an armed struggle, you give room for all manner of people who want to perpetrate crime. Armed struggle. So it will now be very difficult to now distinguish between criminals lurking under that guise and those who are genuinely fighting with arms. Because over time they have labeled the people who are agitating as people who carry arms. No, I'm just being factual here. I'm sympathetic to the cause of agitators. I also want Biafra. Yes, but the fact I also want Oduduwa Republic. Yes, because all this riding going on by the federal government is just unacceptable anymore. You understand it? But then let's appraise things objectively. The moment you engage in armed struggle, you give room for all manner of criminals to lock under it and be perpetrating evils too. So, and since they have described you as armed movements, it will be difficult to remove yourself or separate yourself from activities of criminals. I'm just saying, well, at some point, maybe just look for a way, change strategy a little bit, do things in another way. The sit at home works in a manner that I agree with. Okay, yeah, people are angry. You can't force people out of their room to say, yeah, go out to the market. No. A lot of people voluntarily just want to sit at home. They don't want to. You understand? How are you sure the IPOB they do all the killings? I didn't say they are the ones doing all these things. I didn't say they are the ones at all. I'm only saying it will be difficult to separate between the criminals and the ones who are really doing it. You understand? It will be difficult to separate the criminals from the agitators because all of them carry arms, which is why sometimes strategy is more important than energy. Quote me again. Strategy is more important than energy. God bless you. That's what I got to say today. So please send the money now, people. We are expecting we need to buy 3 more laptops. This empowerment program that we're doing. Yes, don't forget that 2 months ago now we set up we helped some people to set up by giving them 100,000 naira each. We're going to be checking on them later today or later in the week to see how they are faring. That's courtesy of Even Homes. God bless you for giving us that handout to help 2 young persons set up. Now this time we are setting up 6 persons. Okay, we are setting up 6 persons with laptops because they're going to we have trained them on ICT skills, how to typeset, how to do small graphics design and all that, to be eating in their local, and then we just want to give them laptops. We have bought 3 so far through your helps. We now need 3 more. So please look at the accounts on your screen and press that thing now. Just send us money, please. Let's complete this one at once so that we can just humanity or humanitarian activity is part of, you understand, humanitarian gesture and activity is part of liberation. Yeah, it's part of activism. Yeah, humanitarian activism. So send that money, please, and let God bless you. 0036 is the account number, and then if you want to reach out to me, yeah, ask my WhatsApp number on your screen. WhatsApp is back, hallelujah, but we need to start looking for alternatives. That yesterday, man. God bless you all. Somebody wants to ask a question. Shall I quickly answer that before I leave? Please, I want to ask you a question. My friend went to buy goods in Lagos, and on his way back, police was collecting money from buses. The caused accident. He lost his life, and is so sorry. He lost his life. He didn't lose his life because he wasn't careless with his life. They killed him. He didn't lose his life. That language, please, I just want to change that. Permit me. He was killed, and his younger brother. So 2 persons. So what caused the death of the 2 guys? Of course, would they have died if police did not cause it? Let me also remind you. Some of you remember the story about how Dagreen died. Yes, it was police at Alakara in Mushin that was also allegedly the cause of Dagreen's death. You know what they did? They stopped a truck at the middle of the road trying to obtain bribe from the truck. The truck did not have rear lights. Dagreen coming, yes, definitely on top speed. He did not see that the truck was at the front because there was no light. So before he discovered, it was too late. So he rammed into it. They now pulled the 2 out of it. Was witnesses who brought him out in the accident who told us the story. They did not even know it was Dagreen. It was when they were bringing him out, they said, Yes, they now look at the number plate, the plate number, and saw that it is a customized one for that green. They looked at his face. This is that green. Where is it coming from? Why? They rushed into the hospital, but it was too late. But the point again is that would he have died, even though he was on top speed, if that truck was not stopped on the road by the police in the middle of the night trying to obtain him? The same to this question again. If the police was not on the road causing problem, would these persons not have gone smoothly without problem? They would have gone. It happens everywhere. You just see that what is the cause of this traffic? You would think there's a problem at the front. By the time you get there, you see that it is police stopping everybody, asking for what is not. You're saying you are parked. They just see you sometimes. You are looking young. Oh, you are looking young. You are driving a car. Maybe you are a police officer. Or you are parked. They just angry. They just envy anybody. They don't know what hard work you also do. They don't want to care. They are park. See? That is even if they park you. In most cases, they just start displaying all manner of. It's unfortunate. For me, police caused that accident. It wouldn't have happened. Alright? Police caused that accident, and they should be held responsible. Get a human rights lawyer. But so sad. My condolence to the departed. So it's so sad. I'm tired. I'm just tired. I gotta go now. So my number again, please reach out to us. Let's do this thing this week now. We were supposed to have done it last week. Please, Joe, be cool. Send your money. Let's empower people. Let's do stuff. Humanitarian activism. This commercial message, yes, this is very important. I'm going to bring the CEO of this Quantum Bricks Estate on my show one of these days in the week, maybe today or tomorrow. We need to talk about. Did you know that there's a blackout in Lagos? There will be a blackout in Lagos from October 11. Yeah. Because they say they want to carry out some upgrade and all that. Now, for those houses that depend on the grid, that is another problem. 8 whole weeks blackout. This will affect Ikeja, Magodo, Ojota, Ogba, and the environ. What am I simply saying? This is the time to start thinking futuristic. To start being future-minded when you are building home or when you are considering. So this is a home that is completely off-grid, 100% organic, green estate. Just listening to the message from Quantum Bricks Estate by Kufida Group. I'll see you again. I'll be expecting your call. Bye for now.
I'll make sure you people don't ever do any work again. No nonsense. Since I gave you money, who is this one, Jare? Hello, Chris, already. A long time, it has been 3 days. Oh yeah, I just came to lock up one property here that I told some nonsense people to develop. They didn't do anything. That's why I need some. In fact, I just met some new people now. You're coming home. Why? Oh, you are right, you are very correct. You two, have you not heard of Abe Homes? The developers of Quantum Bricks Estate. Phase 2 in Lakowe, beachfront side like this. They are the owners of the #1 first ever green grid estate ever in Nigeria. Yes. Of course, I know your taste. That's why I'm telling you to. Me too, I'm going. Hey. Yes, now I know you like. That's why I'm telling you. This one is smart, homemade, ready. In fact, everything you want is in the estate. Yes, they have CCTV camera. They have swimming pool. They have fire hydrants everywhere in the estate. In fact, the building is. If you see the block that they used to make it very strong and durable. In fact, everything you want to know about the estate. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Are you seeing it? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Everything you need to know. And the category that you need to know. Benny, yes, you're in Nigeria. In fact, if you want 3-bedroom, all-suite terrace apartment, we have it for 34 to 36 million. If you want 4-bedroom, semi-detached, all-suite apartment, 40 million. Well, Chris, in fact, there's installment payment plan. In fact, Chris, let me shock you. If you're standing in the estate like this, you'll be seeing a Oyaya junction like this. Lakowe beachfront, Lakowe golf course, Amen Estate, Dangote refinery. You be see all the mede around you. It's very, very convenient. In fact, call their number now. Abe Homes 080-655-82739. Call them now. You too, you will know say yes. You buy property.